Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Excuse me if it's kind of loud. I literally pulled over while driving. I have emails coming up, but that's my point of this video right here. So not planned. You like my earrings? Anyway, not planned. I'm driving and all you hear on my phone every few minutes is like ka-ching, 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 ka-ching. And my son is like, what is that? I'm not gonna show him. He's kind of camera shy, and also this is my personal channel. I try to keep the kids on the family channel. So if you want to see what my children look like, you're just nosy like me, then you can go to Me+3 TV. I'll put it on the screen somewhere. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So he's like, what is that noise? Like, what is that sound? And I'm like, it's sales. So when you have Shopify, every time you make a new sale, you get a little ka-ching notification. If you have the app on your phone, you have notifications on, of course. And I just took a mask off my face. It just came out of the place. But it just humbled me, just him asking, and I'm driving and I'm thinking like, wow, my business has come so far in a matter of months. Not even months. Yeah, like 2 months. Like, it's completely like almost tripled. It's tripled its income in 2 months. And I'm driving, I'm thinking, well, maybe it's Christmas. But no, this has been consistent. It's not Christmas yet. Like, my Christmas sales have kind of just started to fiddle in, but for the most part, I've been consistently selling so much more the last 2 months. And I just wanted to talk to you guys and tell you guys what I did. This one little thing that I think make a huge difference in my business. I know. Okay, so the one little thing, the one simplest change that I made to fix my business. I wish I had a tripod in here so you can stop shaking. But anyway, to fix my business is I showed up every day. I worked it like a job. I work it like a job. So before, I would work it in my free time whenever I had a chance. And that's cool. But being consistent is key. Being consistent is key on Instagram. Being consistent is key on YouTube. Hence the low views. But being consistent is key in your business too. It's key. So instead of just doing it here and there whenever I could fit it in, I made a schedule. I scheduled the time. So you go to your job from 9 to 5. So they know that they can depend on you from 9 to 5 or 8 to 4 or whatever your schedule is at work. They're 8 consistent hours every single day. They know that this person will be here to take care of these things. And their business runs because their customers know that they can rely on, or patients, whatever. They can rely on that business to show up in those hours. If it's a doctor, doctor's offices, doctors have office hours. So why wouldn't you have office hours? Why wouldn't you have hours? I know that sounds simple, but it also can be a little tricky considering your lifestyle, especially if you work a separate 9 to 5 job. But it's not. Just think outside the box. Like I said, it doesn't have to be 9 to 5. You could work in the middle of the night if you want to, if that's best for you. If you work a full-time regular job, then in the middle of the night from 10 p.m. to maybe 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. is the only time that you really have. Do that every single day. I have Gmail, well, G Suite, like my business email is G Suite. So it's powered by Gmail, but my email address is not at gmail.com for my business. It's at my domain name. So at royaltypacks.com. But with G Suite or Gmail, if that's what you're using, then you can schedule your emails for later. So when I work late at night, I'm not emailing people in the middle of the night because number one, I don't want you to respond and think that I'm going to reply at 10 p.m. I don't want people to think I'm just going to be available to them if that's not the time that I have set aside for email typically. Does that make sense? So I'll schedule it. I'll write all the emails and schedule it to go out the next day in the morning, 9 a.m., 10 a.m. That way, it looks like I have traditional business hours, even though I don't. Even if I'm replying to them, wait till 10 p.m. That's when you're available, right? Schedule it for the next day. Your response time is still within 24 hours. It's still within one business day. That's a pretty good response time, honestly, for a business. So that's my tip that I just wanted to share. I promise you'll see a huge difference. If you're like me and you have children, they're e-learning. They're doing virtual learning online. So they're home all day long. And I have a 3-year-old. And so look how white my hand looks in the sun. Anyway, I wish I could get some of that good light. Look, ooh. Anyway, I have a 3-year-old, and it's very difficult for me to work, especially like a whole big time frame while he's there. It's difficult. And I've made a video about this before in the past, like how I schedule my day, but I basically batch work. And even that's being consistent and showing up for my business. So I have set hours, even though they're in batches. So it's not one big 8-hour window, but I have set hours. So from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. or actually that's not the actual hours. So from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. I will do email. That's when I choose to do email. That is when you'll get a best response from me. If you want to email me and you want an immediate response, 9 to 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. But, so that's my one batch. Email, phone calls, 9 to 10. Why 9 to 10, you say? Because he's eating, because his school day just started. So I can give him a worksheet and kind of step away for a moment and take care of these things. I can give him his food and then walk away and get a few minutes, but it's not gonna last that long. So then I take another hour, so from 10 to 11. This isn't the exact, like I said, you can look at that video. I'll link it down below, but and I'll post it, I'll put it here on the screen, just a picture of it anyway, or yeah, whatever. But so from 10 to 11, I will then go and be hands-on with him and spend time with him and check on my other 2 kids. They're older, so they can e-learn, they can take care of that themselves, but I still want to check on them to make sure that they're on track, to make sure they don't need anything, to make sure that my next block of time that I block out for me is kind of uninterrupted as much as possible, so that I can get as much done as possible in that time block. And I show up consistently every single day for that time block for my business. Quick tip from me to you. I wish you so much success. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or if you need any type of help. I try to help as much as I can. Sometimes people ask me things I'm not really sure about. So I will say, I always admit, I never had experience with this, but I searched this, or I researched it for you, or here's where my experience is at, right? All right, thanks for watching. Bye.